Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. We have five free weekends running right now on Steam. I think I did a video before where I said that there was 4 free weekends running on Steam, and I hadn't recalled a time where there were that many. Well, 5 beats 4, and yes, there are 5 running right now. One of them I mentioned yesterday. We'll give that another brief mention, and we got a couple of good deals that I do want to note over on Steam as well, so we'll talk all about that. Some solid stuff all around, so we'll get to that at the end of this video. But first of all, let's go through all the free weekends. So I mentioned it yesterday, but Battlefield 2042, the free weekend is live right now. I haven't played this game in a long time. I have heard that it's not as terrible as it once was. Don't take my word for it. That's just what I've heard. If you want to try it out, check it out with some friends, be my guest. It's free on Steam right now for the weekend. 100 gigabytes to install the game, though, so that is probably going to be the one thing that does push some people away. If you do ultimately want to buy the game, the base game is 67% off for $19.79. The Ultimate Edition, on the other hand, 55% off for $49.49. Yeah, so if you want to check that out, be my guest. I know that at launch, and rightfully so, it got a lot of negative criticism, but nonetheless, $19.79 still feels like kind of expensive for this game, given that I know it's only a year old, but the PlayStation 5 version was literally just $10 during that Black Friday weekend. Remember that the PS5 version was $70. Could you imagine dropping 70 beans on this game? Like, the disappointment is kind of wild. But nonetheless, there you go with that. Hell Let Loose also enjoying a free weekend right now, so you can check that out. Another shooter that has been a little bit more well-received. The ever-expanding experience of Hell Let Loose, a hardcore World War II, first-person shooter with epic battles of 100 players with infantry, tanks, artillery, a dynamically shifting front line, and a unique resource-based RTS-inspired metagame. Very positive reception on this one, 55%, or 55,000 reviews, 87% positive, 79 on Metacritic, 33% off is the game at $26.79 if you do want to buy it, so another multiplayer game for you to check out. What's the install on this? 30 gigabytes, so, you know, if file size is going to be an issue, maybe check out Hell Let Loose over Battlefield 2042. Another shooter for free-to-play weekend, Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege. 5-day weekend, or 5 days of free play here. That's pretty notable. 61 gigabytes for this as far as the install size goes. Another game that I haven't played in a long time. I know Ubisoft is continuing to update it, and this is one of their most prominent multiplayer games, so hey, you can check it out. I've heard it's getting kind of wacky, but again, I haven't played it in a long time, but if you want to jump in, probably best to jump in with a couple friends. This is a tactical shooter, so bear that in mind. It's had a very positive reception across 920,000 reviews. 87% of those reviews have been positive, so pretty solid reception for that. And then, Witch It is available free for the weekend as well. A multiplayer hide-and-seek game set in a vibrant, magical world. Brave hunters seek hidden witches that curse their village. 11,000 reviews, 89% positive, so this game has had a solid reception, all things considered. 75% off for $5 for this one. And by the way, Rainbow Six Siege, 60% off for $7.99. But nonetheless, Witch It, $4.99. You can check that out as well, free for the weekend. And then lastly, Secret Neighbor, Hello Neighbor Multiplayer. Hello Neighbor Multiplayer, Secret Neighbor is a multiplayer social horror game where a group of intruders try to rescue their friend from the neighbor's creepy basement. Only problem is one of the intruders is the neighbor in disguise. 88% positive, 11,510 reviews for this one. It is on sale for $4 from its typical $19.99 price point. So there you go, 5 free weekends running right now on Steam. Again, one of the heaviest free-to-play periods I think I've ever seen as far as games go. Let's see if this will ever be top. 5 is the benchmark that I've seen, and yeah, we'll see if that ever does get surpassed. 6 free-to-play weekends would be kind of wild. But nonetheless, there you go. Links to all those in the description box below. Also on Steam, want to cover some good deals running right now. Trek to Yomi is 50% off for $9.99. This is a game that I played back earlier this year, around the time it came out, and it's a game that the $19.99 price tag was really the thing that I think would push people away, because this is an incredibly short game. It's a very unique game in terms of art style and presentation. It's obviously going for a classic like samurai film, and it does a pretty good job with that. It's just the game is like 3 to 4 hours long, if that. It's like 3 to 5 hours, I would say. 3 to 5 hours in length. The gameplay is pretty interesting. I would probably recommend to play, you know, in one session. I think that's how you're going to get the best experience experience out of this game, and it's one that you can complete in one session very easily, but 20 bucks was too expensive just because of the length. At $9.99, I think it's pretty good. I'm not saying the gameplay is completely blown away, but I think from a sound direction, design standpoint, those elements are really well done, and they nailed the look of this game, which I think was the element that drew most people into Trek to Yomi based on when it was coming out and whatnot. So check that out. I had a good time with it, but again, 20 bucks was a bit too pricey. Along with the Tom Clancy Rainbow Six Siege free weekend, there is a Tom Clancy sale going on right now. Most notable thing to me is some of the Splinter Cell titles are discounted. Conviction is $4.99, Blacklist is $7.49, Vegas 2, man, that's a throwback, $2.49 on that. Future Soldier is $6.24, End War, my god, that's a throwback as well, $2.49 for that. Division's on sale for $9.89, Division 2, I believe, not on Steam, so that's kind of whack, but nonetheless, yeah, those are all on sale. Is Division 2 not on Steam? I feel like it should be on Steam. No, it's not on Steam. Okay, so there you go with that. But nonetheless, The Division, $9.89 on that. Assassin's Creed Syndicate, 75% off for $7.49. There is a bit of an Assassin's Creed sale going on. Not every Assassin's Creed game is on sale, but some of them are. Syndicate is one that I think is super underrated. I enjoyed the story of these two twins. You go through it, you know, a big open world here, and it was the last classic-style Assassin's Creed game, and I really enjoyed it. Unfortunately, it flopped commercially, so go back and check it out. I think some of you guys will end up digging it. Assassin's Creed Origins is 80% off for $13.99 if you want to play a newer-style Assassin's Creed game, and then I'll give a shout to Assassin's Creed Unity. Why not? It's $7.49 right now. I've been told several times when I crap on AC Unity these days, people always tell me, yo, just go back and play it. Trust me, it's not as bad of a game as you remember it to be. You're just still like scarred by how bad the PC port was. And yes, I am a little bit scarred by how bad the PC port was, but I gotta go back and try out Unity. And by the way, AC Unity was like terrible on all platforms from a technical standpoint. I've heard it's gotten better. You know, at some point I want to go back and play through Unity again. For some reason, I just did another playthrough of Black Flag not that long ago. Like, I've beaten Black Flag, like, an absurd amount of times at this point. Can I just let that game rest in peace at this point? But I guess not. I'll constantly go back to it, like, every couple of years. But Unity's probably one I should go back and actually give a fair shot to, you know, bad performance aside. I mean, Arkham Knight was an atrocious PC port initially as well, and ultimately that game got better, and Arkham Knight's revered as one of the classics, so you know, time heals all wounds, and with AC Unity, I think that is the case. I mean, the recent reviews for the game, 736 reviews, 88% of those reviews are positive, so that's a pretty good sign for that game, all things considered. But that is going to do it for me. Again, a ton of great deals available right now, but 5 free weekends is kind of insane. Links to everything, as always, will be in the description box below. Check out some of the free weekends, check out some of the deals. As always, guys, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate it if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.